Langer, I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to Saturday.
You are.
Yeah, I'm a judge in Soup Fest. I mean,
How
that's
do they
exciting.
really have to twist your arm to take part in that one?
No, not at all. No.
Soup Fest is happening this weekend on Saturday. One of the participants joining in on all the fun are from Chuckles Jack, Mogandas, and Melissa Hillier. Great to have the two of you both on the show. I know you're going to start making us this awesome butter chicken soup in 1 second, but I want to find out more of the details kind of around the whole event so people can kind of make the decision. This might be something to get involved in.
Okay, so we have Soup Fest coming up this Saturday, March the 2nd. It's from 11 until 2. It's at the North Grenville Municipal Centre in Kentville. The tickets are $10 each, $5 for children to get in, and you have a chance to taste, I think it's 15 or 16 different soups from different local chefs, and judge and see who wins.
Which you got to make sure that the tongue's not burning by the end of the day, I think, with all of this one. Although there's probably a variety of cold and hot soups that would be kind of
Last year there were some cold, yes.
I can imagine. So, and it was important for the restaurant to get in on it?
Yes, actually last year was our first time participating. We're the only restaurant from Smith Falls participating, and we had so much fun. It was just a great event.
Okay, so great event, wonderful aspect in terms of getting in, people trying out all these things. Do you feel pressure coming in? I mean, you want your soup to.
I want to be a first prize.
Right.
I want to get that this year for sure.
So can you tell us what you're making? Or is that it's got to be a surprise?
Yes, I'm gonna make a world famous soup. I think it's new for the soup wise. I'm gonna make a butter chicken soup.
You're making butter chicken soup for us. Are you doing that? This is
the same thing I'm gonna do.
You are doing the same thing at the event. All right.
Because I want people to enjoy that soup.
So you want them to know this. I'll let them know it's going to be worthwhile trying out for sure. All right. So I started with a little bit of butter and some onions.
And the onions. I'm going to chop some fresh organic tomatoes.
I mean, butter chicken. I mean, usually you see this in a meal served with a rice or with something else. So what was the transition of making this into a soup?
Soup is like this modern cooking now, right? So you had to mix it up with the different ingredients, get the flavor, right? If you say butter chicken, people say, wow. So
I'm trying to imagine what it's going to taste like, not just in, with the sauce and the chicken, but actually in a soup.
Yes.
It's you're going, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put some cumin seeds.
Yeah.
And a piece of bay leaf.
Gotcha.
So for the time concern, I already cooked chicken breast.
All right, so decent sizes, you can easily manage that. How long will the soup, and I mean, you're making this in a very small portion right now. How many are you anticipating in terms of making it for the size of this event?
I had to make more than 100 to 150 people.
They said 100 regular sized bowls.
Regular size.
But you're giving them out in sample sizes. So 200 to 300 people is what they're expecting.
Yeah, so all right, so the concept is think that many bowls and then just know that they'll size it down. I think for people looking at 15, 16 soups, they're going to be they'll be full.
And it's not just soup that they have there. We're going to have the balloon guy there doing some balloons. We're going to have some music, lots of cake auction at the end, decadent cakes.
So there really is that festival aspect to Soup Fest. And I know Ryan, who's working the camera right now, said it's one of the best events he's gone to, and a lot of us have been to a lot, so he really spoke highly about this. This just got really interesting right now as that went in there.
So
the flavor coming off of this is insane.
So I add a little bit cream and a coconut milk. So now, this is the best part coming up.
Yeah, because this is your secret seasoning.
Yes.
And you won't let me in on any of it.
You can smell it.
I did. It's fantastic. And that's the secret right there. That's why you don't mind letting people know what kind of soup you're making, because you've got that. So we'll have this. Well, hopefully it'll be ready and steamed up by the next segment. In the next one, what are you going to be making for us?
So I'm going to make I came up with a new idea for my restaurant. It's called fusion pasta. It's an Asian-Italian mix.
Nice. That works for everyone, I would think. Awesome. So we'll get to that in the second segment, but want to remind people about Soup Fest 2013. Information listed on your screen. It's the event happening on Saturday, 11:30 to 2, or 11 to 2?
11 to 2.
11 to 2. If you have the opportunity to get involved, it would be a fantastic thing to check out, especially too for people who are really transitioning and love that soup.